Alright guys, welcome back to another recap. First day of October and starting off with a green day, almost $700. I keep sitting around here watching the market, see if I can make an extra $3.40 to be at an even $700. But if I don't see anything, I'm going to leave it like this. Once again, I'm not going to lose $10 and then try to make $10 and then lose 50 and try to make 50. So, I'm being disciplined. If I don't get $700 today, then I'm fine. 696 is basically $700. So first day of the month trading, first day of the week trading, $700. And I think I traded really, really good today. If you see, guys, my P&L right here, there's no pullbacks. No pullbacks. I took one trade green, two trades green, three trades green, four bigger trade still green, five. I don't know if that little curve right there is a sixth trade, and then they're either sixth or seventh trade also green. So I mean, I took 6, 7 trades today. All of them are green. Traded pretty cleanly. I think I missed a few setups here and there. But for waking up 5 minutes before the market opened, I think I did really good. So I don't know what happened. If I just didn't hear my alarms, if I was just too tired, if it's because I woke up 4 or 5 in the morning and I just couldn't go back to sleep for a little bit. I just straight up didn't wake up. It was like 8:23 when I woke up. I started going live 8:15, so I was already late. And at this point, I literally sprinted to my room, turned everything on, turned the live stream on, and took a trade in the first 2 minutes of market open, and instantly got myself up $160. So that was crazy. So guys, if you want to watch me trade live, all you got to do is hit the subscribe button and hit that notification bell, and you'll get notified when I go live right here on YouTube, completely free, or tradecaster.com. Cancel the payment. If you like my YouTube videos, guys, please hit the thumbs up. Please hit the subscribe button. Please leave some comments down below so more people can come join us and learn day trading as well. So enough rambling. I'm going to go over all of my trades. This is what I usually do on my recaps. I'll tell you the trades that I took, where I took them, what I was looking for, and where I got out or where I was looking to stop out. Guys, I do have a Discord link down below. If you guys want to reach out to me personally, you guys can do that or join the Discord as well. A lot of people are trading there before markets open. I got people there from 6 in the morning naming stocks, what stocks they're looking for, what trades to take pre-market, and then once I'm done live streaming, everybody else is also commenting on the Discord what they're looking at for the rest of the day, and myself. So for example, I finished trading today at $680. I was looking to get 700, so I got up to 696. In that trade, I was able to post it on Discord because it was not recorded live. So enough talking, enough rambling. You guys are here to see my recap. So first stock, I guess I'm going to go over FNGR, which is the stock that I took right at the open. This is the first trade that I took. Kind of rushed. I sat down, and within 2 minutes, I was in on this trade. Quickly, the only reason I jumped in on this trade is because pre-market high right there put in a high of 433, 434, 435-ish. And then first candle open, kind of ripped out. Was kind of looking at this candle at first, and I was like, this thing is not gonna hold. It's not gonna hold. It kept pushing. It kept pushing. It pushing. Closed high. Good momentum, good volume, and then that next one, kind of a micro pullback, and that micro pullback was retesting that previous high of day, which was the pre-market high. So that is where I decided to take my trade. Actually, it's not even showing it. There it is. So I got in 439, maybe a little late. And this is the trade that, I mean, if I would have held this trade, obviously I would have made $2, $3, $4,000 on the day. But that's not gonna happen. I'm a day trader, so I'm taking my profit. So I took my profit there, and I left 500 for runners, which at this point it's popping up to here. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is a good pop. I'm out. And then this thing, another green candle, another one, another one. By the time I saw this red candle, kind of low volume, and then this candle here was forming a red volume down to this level, kind of 475-ish, and volume was dead. And I was like, if this thing dips just a tiny bit more, gives me a little bit of a pullback, I will jump in on the stock again. I didn't click the buy button. Very, very similar to the action that we started seeing last week, where the stocks are rallying up at the beginning of the first 10, 15, 20 minutes without a pullback. So a lot of those trades I was able to miss. And you know what? I'd rather miss a trade than jump into a stupid trade and get a loss. That's why I have 100% accuracy today. So didn't take the trade, didn't pull back enough for me to get in. Decides to rip, halts, and then after halt resumption, rips another dollar. And so I left, almost $2 a share on this trade, and that's okay with me. That was my very first trade, $160, and then right now I'm up 173. Which this trade right here, these two trades right here, are the ones that I just took just now, for me to get from like 680 to 696 profit. So I think it was like another $12, $15 profit on these trades here. Looking at halt level, 620 is high of day. So if you look back on the day, 620 is that high I put in. So I'm looking for this thing to maybe look for another high, right? And so it halts up. Whoever was shorting this stock absolutely got crushed right there. Instant halt from 5 to 5.6, instantly down 60 cents. So I was like, if those people are shorting the stock, this thing might keep running and break a new high of day. Didn't chase the resumption, didn't chase any of these things. I'm not looking for a risky trade right now. I was just looking for 10, 15, $20. Took the almost kind of halt level down here as a dip, kind of got a small win, and then tried it again a little bit more aggressive. 644 down here. I mean 564, and then sold 569. So I think I made $15 extra on those two trades, which I'm not looking to make a lot. Just was wanting to get $700 on the day. But those are it. FNCH. This one I was in on this trade. I was looking at almost. I think this one I was almost up 100, $150 on this one. But my runners did not do me good on this one, so I was in 5,000. Why 5,000? Why right there? Same thing, you know. I mean, have your target. I'm looking at high of day 38.93, and so stock pulls up, pulls back, has a nice low pullback, and then I don't know where volume comes in. And at this point, I'm just looking for a quick scalp. High of day, get in, get out, $50, $100, $150, and then leave some runners in case this thing ends up rocketing afterwards. So I got the trade. I think I jumped in somewhere in here, 38.06, so pretty low entry. I bought the bid on this one, so I knew I had a good entry. Didn't mark it in, and then started ripping through, sold it on the other half and on the other side, and then I had 1,000 shares. You know that I was up 1,000 shares from 38 all the way up to 40, 41, which that's two cents. That's 20, 30, $50 that I was up on the extra thousand, and then when it came back down, I took out that extra money, and still a profitable trade. I made $50 on it, but I think I was up close to 100, over 100. My big trade of the day was SOBR. SOBR. Let me go look at SOBR for you guys. And this one, guys, if you're not trading live with us, make sure to tune in live because this was not a gapper. So I initially did not have the stock on watch, but somebody in my YouTube chat say, look, SOBR is ripping. Go take a look at it. And so I looked at it. I quickly saw, so let me see, where is SOBR at? That was not today. This was today. So SOBR, I quickly saw, where was the previous high on this one? 316. So this was the previous high this stock had 316 right there. And obviously you have this line right there, which I already had it marked at $3. Whole dollars are going to be psychological resistance supports. And then 316 was our previous high. And this was from 2 days ago. I mean, from Friday. And so stock doesn't gap up this morning, kind of just chops around, this morning, and then volume came in. And look at this push here. That's when somebody in my YouTube chat alerted it, and I was like, you know what, this looks pretty good. This is reclaiming $3. Popped up right after 3, broke 3, didn't break the high of 316, but then one candle, two candles down. Look at that decrease in volume, hovering 3 whole dollar. I decided to punch the buy button there at 2.99, so under $3 by a penny, and then rips through $3 and rips through a new high of the day. And at that point, that was my price target that I was looking at, 316. As soon as I get 316, I start selling. And this one I did a good job of getting all of it out at the very top, so I made a little bit of good money on that. I think $200 on that. It came back down and did retest $3, which could have been another trade. I mean, this whole time pulled back down. Look at all of these red candles here, and look at that low volume. There's literally nobody selling, so that's another key indicator to tell you this thing might put in another leg. So no volume, and then boom, look at that volume, look at that red green candle. At that point, I'm back in, I'm focused, I'm dialed in on this trade. Now I got a new high of 327. Volume rips, closes high, gets a nice little pullback. I put my order out there, I get filled 319, looking for 327. I start getting 327. I sell 327, sell on the other side of 327. Nope, 326, 26, 26. I think I tried and then I got a bad fill and filled under 327, but that's okay. And then I left my runners. And again, I mean, I did a good job selling the peak here. I did not do a good job selling the peak here. I mean, 1,000 shares again from here of 316, 319, 320, all the way up to 370. That's an extra 50 cents on 1,000 shares. It could have been a good trade there, but I got out too early again, too early. But you know what? That's okay. I'm taking my small hits. Still was the biggest trade of the day. Still $366. I think this, or maybe this was almost a $300 trade, and I think this right here added. Oh wait, never mind. Yeah, I think this added another $60. So $366 on this trade. And I think that's the bit beat. beat. Took one small trade. This one, same thing. I think this was a previous high of day on this stock as well. So previous high of day from 2 days ago. So this was Thursday. Was 472. And what I'm looking at in this stock is to make a new high of day on this stock, whether it was 2 days ago, 1 day ago, or just today. I'm looking for this stock to hit all-time highs recently. You know, this is not the all-time highs the stock has ever hit, but recently it is, which was 472. And you see, I'm kind of chasing this move. For one, it didn't have volume all morning, low volume. And then once volume starts coming in, approaches 472, that's when you get this real good volume. So starts coming up there. I start trying to snag some of these entries down here low, anticipating the break of 472. And right here on this first trade, I took 1,500 shares, 463, and looks like I sold right after 472. 472 and a half, 469, 472 and a half. So it looks like an average price of 473 somehow. Oh, I sold 482, a little bit up at 42. That's why. And then this thing pulls back, and now I'm looking for 472 to hold as a pivot, daily pivot, intraday pivot, 5-minute flag pivot, support, and then make that next leg up. And if you look at that 5-minute chart, this thing breaks, explodes with good volume, pulls back down, holding that 370, that 472 right here through this area. Low volume on the 5. This thing went another leg. I did a good job of buying the dip here, but it looks like I once again sold it too early. I could have held through this whole move here or bought more and then got in that next leg up. And again here from 470, 475 to 517, that's another 30-40 cents there that I also left out. But you know, I mean, for trading 6, 7, 8 trades this morning, being 100% green on all of them, and being the first day of the month, first day of the week, up $700, and waking up late. I mean, I cannot complain. I cannot complain. I traded for an hour, hour and a half, and then hung out on the live stream answering a lot of questions. So, not bad. I think that's gonna be it for this recap. So that was all the stock FNGR, that initial one. FNHC, which I could have had $100, a little bit more. Beat that one I just went over right there. SOBR, my biggest play, and then FNGR for that second $15, $12, $13 add down here on the day to get me up to close to $700. That's gonna be it for this recap, guys. If you guys are liking this recap, please hit the hit the like button on the video. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. Comment down below how you did today, what stocks you traded, if you had a red day, a green trade, or anything like that, green day. And I will see you guys tomorrow on the live streams or tomorrow's recap as well. So I'll see you guys then.